Yeah, Mars AA picked by PSG LGD very early on. AA in Season 1 was super contested in China, however, not in Season 2 nearly as much. Meanwhile, Leshrak is probably a bigger first phase material this season. Abaddon, however, also fell out of favor, but here we see him.
I think it's because Train Protection replaced him as the
Exactly
go-to for pick.
But it got banned out, so I'll replace it with Abaddon. He still brings some sustainability to the Leshrak, right? The shield is nice, it's alive all the heals.
Their hands. Mars for Faith Beyond. Ancient Apparition first phase. Wonder if they're thinking about maybe putting a Morphling up.
It's also against Abaddon, right? Like you just don't want him to be able to heal all the time. Like if you go on a target like the truck, you make sure you kill him right away, because otherwise if it prolongs, Pulse Nose is active forever, there's a ton of AoE damage. You want to eliminate the threat right away. And Mars A is really good for that too, against Abaddon specifically, because you can't really get in range for the shield. Whereas Mistcoil has a longer cast range. You nullify with the blast.
There was actually a patch a long time ago when Abaddon's Verbal Aether Lance, exactly that. You go to his Aether Lance, be able to shield from this, but no longer a build, usually smaller buff up items, Solar Crest and whatnot, Glimmers, Tide Hunt, and the Spect out together with the Void by PGLGD. Meanwhile, Elephant mostly meaning nothing to say, with some bugs, with some dead profits. Also remember that PSGLGD kept Mars to play. They've done that before, but probably not the case here. Think better versus left, right?
I mean, it's a decent laner against Slash. Yeah.
Should Flash do fine? Like,
I mean, you just like farm there too. Once you have your arena, a rotation can kill Lash pretty easily. But I think we see it most of the time on offlane. And I don't think it really suits nothing say style super well either. I'm sure you can get this. Other stuff is way better on, like a Storm Spirit.
and the dead profit that he played so many times in Season 1, but banned out time around.
I got an answer question list about players that were unpredictability. I think CTY, if you remember him.
Yeah.
There were many moments where people were like, this guy's the new Burnout. Man, to take this. You ever play CTY play? Yeah. What'd you think of him? He had good English, didn't he? Because didn't he sub in for...
Yeah, but he didn't speak English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, he was a really good player. He was one of my 1v1 partners back then. He's incredibly skilled. Just as you said, he's very hit or miss. Sometimes he goes 15-0, sometimes he goes 0-15. And you just don't know why. He plays like mid-clockworks against SFs, just dominates the lane. And then 5 minutes later, the same SF solo kills him because he goes into like the 4 towers. What are you doing, sir?
It's my kind of guy. I like that.
Like,
it's for the entertainment value.
It's for the people. But I haven't seen him around forever.
Nope. Hasn't been on a team. And...
maybe he's just streaming now. Like a lot of pros that we don't see around in China anymore are actually just streaming now.
That's true.
So they're not like retired or anything. Like Ferrari, YYF, all these people, they're all streaming.
Or coaching.
Coaching. Streamer coach.
I'll actually take the snap for maybe away from PSG LGD as well, as it's one of those big combinations with Mars together. They that be a ton of magic damage, ton of control.
And you can cookie people out of the arena.
Yeah, the arena.
It's pretty cool.
The minus armor together with some offlaner would be solid. I'll try to do that. This Solar Crest natural build up on her. Overall, just a nice snatch for PSG LGD right now. You could go with your Zincu hero because
the run.
Yeah, Zincu heroes are usually very versatile, they're flexible. So
Ember Spirit.
Okay, they go with an Ember.
Interesting. The Ember pick pretty abusable.
Okay. I actually don't really lean too much into physical damage for their offlaner.
A lot of stuns, right? A lot of damage and tower. That's another way of playing with the snap.
A is pretty good against heroes like Penta game. Like a tank breaker support. What do you have? Like if you ever get arena, you're just at ascent. Once an A well,
forcing him into some pipe build up early on, which he already buys games. Some hood on him, some mirror on Snapfire, shield Abaddon. I think need to have defensive what I wanted to see from Elephant is maybe some backside reach. Besides the MP, they don't really.
Phoenix looks pretty stiff too for LGD.
Oh yeah, 100. There's Sapphire Rat with Lil Shredder.
Yeah. But if you arena the egg,
Exactly.
there's no counter to it. And the support snap is always a little bit difficult to get into position to actually hit the egg.
I've seen some support snap trying to go into that blink dagger, blink into Phoenix, Lil Shredder
Slam
down, but
stands ready.
Could it pause 4 for last pick? Or maybe go
Of
ham and
course,
put
Sven.
a pause 4 Mars. We have seen that a couple of times.
for Mars. We've seen Sanders many times.
I mean, I don't know why Chinese teams, some of them really favor it here. I think it's just pretty.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
not
out
that
the
strong.
armor right now and Shard on position 4. Is
I would argue most damage right now on Elephant is all magic though. What is Warcraft gonna do?
That's true. It's way faster.
I mean, that's 100% win rate right now. 3 maps and it's very
Okay.
comfortable.
They did play it in favorable matchups. Sometimes the stats can't lie.
Yeah.
Like you pick a
I think
hero.
they picked him like Mother a couple of
Yeah,
times.
exactly. Sometimes you pick a hero, a good matchup as last pick, you win with it, and then you give a little bit higher priority in a matchup in which it's not that great, or in a matchup where you don't know what you're playing against. You fall short. We'll see if I can actually adjust to this. We've seen even PLs work well against, right? Recently. Maybe not the best game.
Aristotle and always
Medusa.
As
man.
long as it's not the first phase. Because I know week 1 through 3 we were like, why not first phase Medusa?
first phase Medusa is still good, but people
Think so?
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
Vector.
just picking it up with like other carries. Like as your carries, the
We still haven't picked up
stuff.
like this.
Yeah, but they're still picking Ursa with it.
They did, that is true.
Why?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Medusa is a hard carry. It worked for 4 weeks. Why do you want to change the recipe? And suddenly just put it middle.
Hoodwink!
Whoa.
This is a first.
Well, it's a Shinkyu Hoodwink.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thompson did play Hoodwink mid yesterday.
No, it's a Jinkyu Hoodwink. If anyone plays hero that's new on PSG LGD, is gonna be Jinkyu.
And
He's a
he's like, oh,
He's a techie player, he's gonna play Hoodwink for sure. I have like 120-ish games on Hoodwink, and I still don't understand how the hero should be played. Like,
Or what should be built.
what should be built. It's like, I've seen a lot of different item builds, and anything works in the best in a really good game for you, right?
Yeah.
But if the game is rough, they don't. This game looks really
Raid
powerless, however.
King.
They just go to the Raid King.
Eurus comfort hero.
a lot of carries don't feel good against Hoodwink actually. Like, they got broken,
Yeah,
Bristol
true.
got broken. Feel bad to play.
She got buffed up a
Hoodwink.
little recently as well.
She did.
Strong laner with Mars. No,
Dude, make a tree for smokes.
I first when it came out looked strong, then it looked bad. Now I have mixed feelings. Not like I don't know. In a lot of the games, it feels like wow, man, this hero is completely broken. The other time when they have good jumpers, when they have heroes that can play in the trees, you're like, my hero's not doing anything. Why does this hero have 500 HP? So yeah, I'm still gonna put some faith in Hood's position 4. I think the item build on position 4 should be Veil. Fight some damage in Etherlands, possibly scale later on. So if I see those 2 items, I'm gonna go with Hoodwink.
Nah, it's not.
You know, the thing just becomes that FY, when he plays Snapfire, he averages about 2 sentry purchases, 3 sentries. And if you're paying attention, to dpc.pwesports.cn/fun, and the question is, who's going to buy more sentries, or will it be a draw? And now Hoodwink kind of throws this all up in the air. You know, I researched the last 20 games for both these players and was looking at how many sentries they averaged. I went really serious on this one. I don't know why. I'll choose LGD, I guess. I mean, Hoodwink buy sentries?
Couple.
Please?
Couple.
More than 2?
More than
than 3?
More than 2
Early
is
game?
okay. Yeah.
All right, I'll go into the game. I'll figure it out. It's going to be a good one. This is the series in the last season that really decided a lot. And I'm interested to see how it goes. Oh, look at that. We've already got our T's on
What
Cliff.
Cliff? It's right there. It's where he belongs.
Ah,
He belongs in EG. He belongs in a Cliff.
trying to understand the memes. You know, people underestimate the meme value of this region, where most of the players in the game right now are Golden Archon supporters, and you've got our T's on the Cliff.
How long is this race? 30 seconds?
For it's just permanent. Man. So we'll see. Oh, Hoodwink already has a sentry in.
Yeah, but not his sentry. If you take a closer look, it's actually Y who bought that sentry.
Oh God, I've been baited.
You gotta pay attention to the details, speak up.
Wait, what is the question? Purchase or
It's
place?
holding it or place.
It's purchase. Oh
That-
God, I'm baited.
So yeah, this part I want to see how the big play starts with Bushwhack, 1.5 sun duration, 75 damage, and he's going for Medallion first. I don't mind that either. They have some damage, Snapfire, Raid King, Last Rack Edict, so it's okay. Like Solar Crest is definitely the item, even though nerfs red bottom will bottom can make sure that they can't hold that, kind of securing the A plane for Eurus. Lane Somnus on last track. Again, nothing to say. Ember Spirit, I think the Ember Spirit has been pretty impressive for the first season, second season as well. But definitely, I want to see what he can do, how much pressure he can get with this. Last track to go to the top lane, ton of damage. I see Snapfire starting with
Nothing to
what?
say.
Fake hype.
Yeah.
Okay, back to top lane. FY, I see Scatterblast Fire Snap Cookie build on Snapfire and then putting 3 points Little Shredder. So you have a bit more. Level 1 Little Shredder is really not strong. It's 20 fixed damage, 6 shots, so it's 1 point physical. The minus armor reduction. Depends how much armor they have. Can't do the math right now, could be a bit too complicated for every single hero.
Yeah.
But I like this. I like the Scatterblast, Fire Snap Cookie, and then 3 points and Little Shredder.
Yeah, you know, you've got the combination, Scatterblast slow, Hoof Stomp, put the cookie on there, you're starting to line up all this lockdown. It's a little bit of a more advanced center Rubik lane.
Yang has perfect CS. He has a 14 CS, bought the Ring of Hell 2.5 minutes in. So this lane, I don't think he dies. I don't think they can get a kill, even though any stun, paired up Ancient Apparition sounds good, but I believe it's a bit too much. His strength gain is the same as high, 4.6 per level.
Faith Beyond's also having a perfect lane too. 63. Using this God's Review, getting that CS. Level 3 for Faith Beyond. Jinkyu going to the Acorn shot on the Bushwhack. Let's see if they can make something happen here, because this is also a lot up down if they put it together. Don't.
I feel Bushwhack misses sometimes when it should.
It looks
I
like it
feel
kind of went right through him.
Yeah, it feels inconsistent.
Fire Cookie on both Ame and Y.
This hero doesn't deal damage. It has 54 damage on level 2 with 2 stats. Means 52 with physical damage reduction. Right now rated to 23, so that's 1/4 of it low. You actually deal damage. Kind of tickling it.
he's gone to so far. Rotation for Jinkyu over toward mid. He's got just enough for his boots, and he'll try to make something happen. Let's see if he can set something up. He's under vision. He's at least just securing that wolf rune.
Thomas is full HP. They control the rune. They can't get the kill on Lashrak. A bit too good early on. Does not deal enough damage. Like, the lane presence of this hero is really not strong.
He's on top of the CS. Like, he's really down here.
One of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of Link is model. Way too close. Because, like, check Mars, huge guy, you're kind of afraid what he's gonna throw at you.
Oh, hey, getting low here. Flame guard. Surviving. He's looking for the searing chains on us. He wasn't able to land him, and now he has to go all the way back.
No one died, so it means no one can refill the bottle.
So good for Aleph. The 1K with the final land, the acorn with the bushwhack landing his spear. Eurus just not making that much damage from Jinkyu at all. So this leaves nothing to say. Now at level 5, he's about to hit that 6. Omnis had some free time here trying to line up the stun. Will get it. Was running back, but the Pulse Nova doing so much damage here on nothing to say. Fire snap cookie doesn't land. Yang though, looking over at Y. He needs to get out of dodge.
This is not a killer lane top for PSG. It's more about farming, getting spent levels, and then he goes to the jungle, already 3 points here to cleave. The small portrait into mass men, pretty standard stuff from Ame. In the next minute, he should be able to just go to jungle because he will not feel safe just staying on the lane. Getting 2 mana pulls on a Centaur. Centaur does not feel killable. Vanguard already done. Snapfire left on 4. So, like, you get 1 point in stun, you're definitely be able to get the kill. A couple of stacks already being made by Y. And they also put an observer board to protect the stacks.
Yeah, trying to protect the stacks here for Ame, who will start to farm them. Only level 5, doesn't have the god strength. So we'll see how he is. And that he hits 6. So pop the god strength has 6 charges in that stick. And Sun needs to be a little bit careful just in case over mid. Somnus with the acorn shot, push whack, searing chains all coming through, but Tank's eating up so much damage from the Diabolic Edict to Pulse Nova. They're really difficult for him to really come in, and he's not really able to come in.
Managed to farm those stacks. Has 4 points in better cleave now. Working towards the Mask of Madness. Will stack it 1 more time. This is one of the 3 stacks. Stack it at 58.
And he's sitting top net worth now. And that's so Ame. See what he can accomplish here.
I just realized that we did not have first yet. 7 minutes.
Wait for an opportunity to go and get first. Nothing to say. Slot, and every time Sonic has been set that up to get the splitter stun kill. So this camp farm out a little bit. Maybe with LGD, but still no first blood.
And this opens up the map. Like losing the tier tower on the top lane, you don't have a hero that can soak up the experience. Or where moving will definitely lock the B. The questions, move the jungle, that are killable, hit the Vanguard, can much your thing, full damage from retaliate. This is a big lead for Elephant.
Wait for first blood.
Just waiting.
It'll never come. I actually think this game's gonna end 0-0.
I don't think there was a game
That is a
Minnesota that ended up with 0-0.
You know,
We
cool.
had some carries having 0-0, losing game. We had heroes had 0-0 while they're winning the game.
Did DUI recently? 0-0.
They lost that game.
Yes. Say, look and give that Pulse Nova. just a 1K lead as Yang comes over. They're trying to secure the tier 1 over mid. See if they can make anything. Types gets you on top of the safe. Right back, but he's right.
First blood. Not gonna happen.
A fake high on the first blood.
Just I did not want to say it's gonna happen. Right. But they have to slow down. Like this game is entertaining right now. At least good thing is our Vepus did not manage to miss a skill so far. 100% skill participation from us.
On it right now, Stormhammer comes in and Yang just soaking up damage. He's happy. Just soak up everything. Shrek, you know, he's top of the net worth right now. He's not too far ahead of the spec.
I heard recently that we had a game with 0 kills 10 minutes in.
It's been a while. Luckily, the question wasn't.
Reminds me of one of the game that you know, tried to beat Dota but never. Lower kills, copied everything. Rings a bell. No, but the flow. The left track with the turtle up, fairy trinket as well. Ton of magical damage coming up from Shrek. Definitely one of the best items you can get. The arcane ring, and now he's super speed. These speeds are correct on my screen. It says 345. Maybe because they want me to do the math. I might be the one doing the math while we're camping.
They always want you doing math. This is a 3K lead from Elephant.
Yeah, because of all the kills they got.
Yeah. If you guys have just joined us, it's been a bloodbath so far.
Hard to keep track of what's happening. Hands off team, not the easiest one to get the kill on.
Man, just gonna pop that borrowed time and.
He should play best for the next minute. Just try not to invade the jungle or anything until Top is back again.
If you can, is a kill. Borrow time.
They got him once.
Yeah.
Same goes for Raid King.
Yeah. If you can, Eurus reincarnate, and that should count the score. Which they might do right here. That's coming in.
That's a kill.
That's a kill. First blood. Luckily, our boy Wefos not missing it. You know, on it.
Which is the cookie.
Like, that is a cookie. Mormons kiss coming in. First blood. You were chanting TP. Oh, we got out. Why? Yes. All right. First blood there from Zombie.
We got it. We got
Ladies and gentlemen,
board.
We got it.
Great. This game, I gotta say. Yeah. I don't feel like this, like in those games that I thought, like the hero doesn't do anything. The hero kind of thrives in chaos where so much stuff happening on the map. A kill, maybe your offlaner dies, some levels, get that level 6 faster, maybe your mid makes rotation, you're on the mid lane, collecting the XP, getting some farm. Nat medallion done. As an optic, this hero definitely needs a cast range, because feels bad, you get very close, and 760 HP with Magic Wand. Level 5. Bad. Strength gain per level. I think we changed the primary attribute of the Hoodwink. I don't think that's the big deal. Can't be intelligence for strength at the mine.
You think so?
Yeah.
In forward. Nice blast.
Good.
Now, dives it away. Yeah, he's a little bit low. There's the ulti. There's the right. They got it to the actual second bullet. They got landing on his face. So again, they'll eat the game up at 1. And now Red Panda, he's been caught, but he's got the borrowed time. Yep. All around. Oh, and everybody loved first blood so much that we got second and third.
And we got 3 kills already on board. Yeah, good fight for the LGD. The arena, even though a ulti does not connect on a centaur, nice cookie toucher. Going on centaur could be a tricky. He's the super farm. Good Vanguard. getting closer to Blink Dagger. It's much easier for them to initiate. Not for them. Eurus having his ulti up again and having that radiance. Ideally, you would want to have level 2 ultimate. If it's online, it doesn't really matter that much.
So they did that just 2 now. They got some kill. They brought it back. Done it. At least for oh, bushwhack landing. Like you said, oh, I don't really feel much of this impact of the landing. Yeah.
Can't really judge
It's hard
how
to
this
judge.
game is being played at the moment with being spare pack. Now going into Maelstrom, okay. Still, if you can manage the item, like you're gonna get a ton of farm with it, it's very annoying. It's upgraded.
Eurus, he's just going for this radiance. He really hasn't been bothered much this game. It's up there, worth towards the top by 1,400. He continued to farm, and he's going into the PK.
Definitely needs one. There's so much cut potential. 1, 2, 3, 4 stuns actually, so needs to be able to go in and deal them. Red Panda.
Eurus getting chased. They smoke up. It's not staying if they want to catch them. Use it as Red Panda kind of just running at them like, "Oh, fight me." I mean, that was literally what Red Panda wanted. It's like that scene in Men in Black where he's going eat. Instead, Red Panda's going kill me.
I gotta be honest, I did not watch that movie.
Class.
You
know,
never
you-
watched it.
You got the Emperor over there. You had the Mars. He was running away as well. And then you've got a girl who's reading about.
You're talking about the old
astrophysics
Men in
over
Black,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Because there's a remake.
Who's the international one or something like that? I don't know. It's the original. The great one.
Hollywood needs to step up. Like, we need to get fresh, new idea.
New
instead of
concept.
just, yeah, exactly. Instead of just, well, why don't we remake this?
Well, because we just remade it last year. So,
Is there a movie that has, like, old one from, like, 60s, 70s? Is that one 90s remake? And now we'll probably make one 2021.
not that kind of most recent like that, but the movie with Will Smith, the Zombie Legend, is a remake for a remake. It's Omega Man, and there's The Last Man on Earth, and then they remade that in timeline.
So back to the game. Philip Stone, found by Elf Desperate, right?
The hypest things to have. Hype it up Philly Stone if I get over the
Philip Stone, yeah, like this.
There we go.
If you need an item, if you need something that can change the game, Philly Stone is potentially one of the beginners can Zeus, thinkers, like a Darkseer, most of the time position 4. You're gonna give them 2. I believe Snapfire will take it, and there we see it. FY, delay, because well, Shredder, you can deal damage. It's fixed damage. Have that minus armor. Damage quality.
Right.
I'm being too focused in this game, so if I slip up a couple of words, that's mine.
Come on.
Shikyu, he's one of my favorite, even though I should not be biased, definitely one of my favorite position 4 players, because I'm also 4 player, and I love his innovative style. He's always very keen going into Maelstrom, wants to be able to scale. Like, I remember his Earth Shakers, his Dark Willow with the Green cores, Earth Season Shaker Shard, Green Core Blink Dagger as well.
Chatty's being biased, get him. He said he didn't want to be biased, but then, you know, a lot of compliments came out after that. Yeah, that sounds like bias. Although I do agree. I think JP's creative. You Notapit seasons are
Brad has
happening.
BKB, let's see if he decides to pop it.
Ooh, okay, holds it. and it's fine.
Too speedy. He needed the pop mask bandage just for a bit of an extra move speed. That could have been done, but never filled. The only thing he cares about is initiation coming out from the centaur.
Moving on a red panda, looking to pop the borrowed time. Ooh, ulti. Okay.
Not even close. Like,
No.
Not nowhere close where Abba was.
There's close, and then there's that.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
Oh,
So sharpshooter, also a break mechanic, so you could potentially break Mortal Strike. You can break Abba. He needs to manually click. The other day we were talking about manual breathing. If you think about it, yeah, like
I can't manual breathe again for this long.
you need to click it. Sometimes you forgot about it. It's not gonna automatically do it. So click that breathe button. Smoke from PSG. Black dagger on Mars available. It's gonna be easier for that to start a fight.
Man, just in the front here. His Eurus. He's got the Aponic shield. He'll just stand there. They won't take that. Tier 1 over mid.
Not the target that you want to go on. Like, this is definitely not the target, especially because you see Abba. He's sitting behind him.
Spear lands. Okay, Ice Blast coming in. Can they get the first life of Eurus? He doesn't get that level 2 on the reincarnation. It looks like he will shatter. He does. Red Panda pops the first time. They've got themselves as well as the stampede with BKB off by Ame. Now they'll go after the Centaur. So they'll find themselves a kill onto Ying. They
Did
one
a
on the
very
reincarnation.
nice execution from PSG LG. Like, they go in, last track, speeder,
good
was
use.
not available.
In the split earth, get the stun, Bruce Whack, and the spear landing on Eurus. They still don't save Faith Beyond, so both offlaners, Remnant back with nothing to say. Be careful, not a lot of mana to work with, no charges left on the Remnants. Fire Snap could be a little bit short,
It's
but
a
it does
flying
slower, nothing to say. So they get the stun, they get the stun, the Scatter Blast is there from that fly to kill off this Ember.
Overextended after getting one kill and a reincarnation of Raid King plus the tower. Unfortunately, there was no spear available for him, so he blinks in, uses a rebuke, 3 seconds on a spear. Used aggressively, push back, left track. I thought they're like not try to go on Raid King, but they use their spells much perfect there. Just hiding Arena, he respawns, Red Panda, 1 HP. Forced to get out with the Stampede. They're still gonna get a Centaur, early BKB by Ahmed there in that fight. So surprised that they decided to take another. Maybe if he had not used it, and we can see that again. No spear available. Open 5.
Yeah, Mortimer's kisses come out. It turns out Sans gets a little bit. A bit of a slight Ice Blast going to cross the ocean. Sure. How many going into the Satan?
It's just a lot of damage. So then it deals on items on a strength heroes, certain strength heroes, 80 damage, 200% life steal, applies a basic spell. Undispellable, I think that's the biggest part, because forms on pops mechanic, Yule Scepter, Nullifier, Oracle, like whatever, there's something you could potentially purchase off. Makes it more tanky. It's not just life steal, it's actually 80 damage. In terms of gold, how do you how much gold is 80 damage?
80 damage.
Yeah.
Be quite a bit. Get into the trees, Stampede, TP. Ooh. Eurus had spotted him for a moment. 80 damage. What's the equivalent?
6 damage is Sacred Relic. 3,800.
About 5,000?
Around,
I would
like,
say.
yeah. Say 46, 4,700.
I rounded. So.
3-3, 2k gold lead for Elephant at the moment. Not no Roche killed yet. Bit of a slower game, one of the slowest one definitely seen in season 2.
I would almost go as far as to say right now, ever. Kills per
Maybe.
minute, for me at least. And I don't know. I'd actually fact check.
You're a Chinese expert. You've been casting Chinese Dota for a couple of years.
Too long.
And you don't remember seeing a 3-3 score.
Ooh, maybe back when I was doing like CL season 1, but I can't remember that far back. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. I didn't have breakfast. 2K lead right now for Elephant. Nothing to say. He's going into that Ags. No.
Because you're just farming creeps, and so means you're not gonna be as farmed as per usual. You get gold from killing heroes. For people out there, think, where does gold come from? Passive gold income, creeps, towers, Roshan. A lot of different ways to earn gold, but feels like both teams don't want to get gold from killing the heroes. Fate Beyond jumps in, BKB available.
Now Fate Beyond, he pops his own BKB, God's Rebuke, and then the run back. So it looks like they want to go for this Stampede. They catch nothing to say, and they'll get the kill. Have the shard on Snapfire, so that farm on FY with that big stone. Very,
Yeah,
very
it's
useful.
definitely one of the best shards I've seen. Snapmonsters also not going for the minus armor build, kind of skipping the Solar Crest and getting
And the rush.
Force Staff or getting like a neck shard, because it's a 2-second stun and it's also a pushback. So, but you can't hit the trouble, can't set things up, growth. Also gives you extra attack range. So your little shredder mark now is in.
Into the arena. That comes to through BKB's been Pyres. Pop that up. They get the kick off the Yang. They'll take out the Centaur, who buys back immediately. The guy just pop off, and they try to run. They can get the kill here on the Eurus. But now he no longer has the BKB. Satanic on cooldown. He's trying to run. A Mortimer Kiss did connect, so he slowed up for a second. Free fire blast. Good bushwhack. That comes the 8-core shot. The blink is with the clip side.
Down.
Yang, he bought back, and they'll get killed on because of this buyback. Free fire blast, doing nothing to say. They're trying to line up this stun with the Yules, and they won't. But they do get the kill on a Y. BKB up by Somnus, second time in this fight because it's going on so long. And Eurus, he gets Y, but they don't get more. However, with he did 52 seconds, well, Elephant.
Centaur is
Go back to
tanky,
rush.
but you get hit by 80 blasts, goes on you. You're kind of guaranteed dead. You have to buy back that fight. They can back inside of the Roshan half HP. Probably at this rate, they don't have the real answer for him. I think they can take him down twice, especially with BKB online. Going if they have an altar against Sven. Sven's job is to get in and just fast kill one hero, potentially 2 heroes. Someone needs to set it up. Probably needs to be marked. But if they buy back, if they can reset. So you have this Ava who can't be killed unless you break him and just have a break, which is pretty hard to take down. Now left back with the Aegis. It's gonna be tough fights for PSG LGD.
And I wonder if this comes just this slower, more farm-oriented game. Does this come down to the fact that this is the last match of Week 5, LGD's 3-2, Elephants 3-2, and if you can get 4 wins, if you win this series, that could be the line between major and not. Now, LGD already having go to a major, they need another one, want to secure that spot. Elephant, they didn't go to the major in the last one. Like, this means so much. Every move,
You want
so
to see
crucial.
these players at the main, because these are DI players. And look at Snapfire. Picked up Psychic Headband on and 2 waves of pushing people. Also a 4 staff potentially, so that's 3.
Bushwhack doesn't land, but thanks to the BKB, Yank Stampede with the double-edged hoops. Killing nothing to say. Fire Snap Cookie, but the TP's in time.
Could make this too small. Like, horse jump over him. Don't even see him.
Didn't jump the shark, jump the squirrel. The American reference. Haas looks at me, shakes his head, doesn't understand it. I am not in the proper time zone.
But you can elaborate.
In Happy Days, known as jumping the shark was when the Fonz jumped a shark on a motorcycle, and that was the episode that marked the downfall of Happy
Which
Days.
cartoon are we talking
This
about?
is a
Happy
cartoon.
Friends?
It was a sitcom.
Sitcom?
It was, I do like that show though. But yeah, Happy Days, and then the Fonz jumps the shark, and then the show got really bad. And then when the show gets really bad, they call that episode where they've jumped the shark.
I thought it was about reference when he King Slark
No, it's
jumped the shark.
it's like I don't know, season 4 of Game of Thrones is where they jump the shark. Maybe even season 3 if you want to really be that brutal.
Oh, thanks for explaining.
You got it.
You're not gonna get fired even though you elaborated. So, Centaur BKB done on him. Shiny new 9-second BKB.
Ooh.
Way to protect himself against Mark Arena. Great against Sven so he can't stun you. Still Sven sitting on the top of net worth.
Sentry purchased Q.
Is that all you care about?
No. But I am happy that a lot of the gold of Snapfire, who's FY, needs to be focused on getting this Eagle Sub. Because then you can't buy sentries. You just can't. One of the other.
Right? One of the few players who love the gem, especially he was handled this Philosopher's Stone. Older brother FY says, I've had enough, I don't want to play with this boy anymore.
Al, you can take this, it's fine. Take this Philosopher's Stone, get your body back. Maybe looking to make he's building into a full staff. He's also got a gem. I'm more willing to get these gems. And now, I think he's got camouflage.
Now, compared to the other one, 16 agility is okay. Maybe you would take that if you're playing the mid, but camouflage, like this is John Cena level 15 talent.
Right. Oh, Jinkyu taking that CF. That's the way.
Said it,
Acorn
he's
shot.
a greedy player. 15, Maelstrom done. Hack Etherlands, cat range, very important in this hero. Also, a lot of synergy with Acorn shot. It applies everything, reducing the magic damage. Then your Maelstrom procs gonna do more damage.
Interesting build on this Kill Link. This is actually the first game I've gotten to see Hoodwink from a first-person experience.
I like it so far.
You know, jumping squirrel and everything. I think it's interesting seeing how this hero is going to be built, if it's going to become more of a staple in the Chinese region. I do think that if it was going to be anybody here in the DPC of China, it would have been Jinkyu. And, you know, we talked about it earlier in the game, how innovative he is. He's back when he was in the...
They're not as noted as some European teams. OG yesterday, they tried to play Hoodwink on a plane with some spell amp. There was AA, Blood Rage, Veil, just to amplify that damage. Also had the Boomerang. But now he's a bit for Gleipnir. I love Gleipnir on the hero. They're gonna find Leshrac.
They've got the arena down with the BKB pop by Leshrac. Panda ups the borrowed tonic. Scooter doesn't land, and a shot actually lands under the centaur. I don't know if that was who he was aiming for, but they get killed the Red Panda. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses. He's down, so they try and chase for this. Blink, stun, double edge, will come through and nothing, but he's got a remnant to leave. LGD trying to disengage from this fight, and so far they've done so successfully. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains coming out onto 2. The Acorn shot slowing down Yang and canceling that blink. Probably allows nothing to say to leave unscathed.
Buyback from Red Panda. They get the gem back. Next Roche may respawn in a minute and 40 seconds. 13 kills, 33 minutes in.
So a lot of kills.
Almost for 3 minutes.
I will say though, it's more than 12.
It is. So Sven, Blink Dagger, done. We'll make him easier to jump people in the back line. We've seen Abba. He pops the ulti. Sven shots him after that. Any big items coming up?
All of them? BKB's coming out for the Ember. Then going Eurus next. So we'll see what I'm making. Got a blink dagger on that snap. It's really fun.
Yeah, Blink Dagger is a great setup with the shard. Yeah, people are wondering, look, well, what is this build?
Yeah, the shard really does add a dynamic to the hero. DK lead here from L. The game certainly feels much closer than that. I don't know if the net worth is so telling of where this game is at. They'll find Red Panda again.
They try to break.
The brick is to full health, won't make it happen. They're both coming in front of the same. They'll use the stand Remnant onto the high ground once again. They find the Eurus onto the Centaur and in trouble. So he pops the BKB and whoa! Ame looking far. Oh no! Ame! What have you done? Because Ame, he's dead. Faithion goes down. You have blinked into danger, my friend.
Ame is looking at his book like, what is one of my specialties? Like, how can I throw the game potentially? And he goes for his ultimate. I'm gonna blink in front of 3 people who have a stun and be able to use BKB or none of them. We can see how strong Snapfire Shard is. It's a 2-second stun with the pushback. Great way to set it up. And now they're going for time ground. The Ame has no buyback. 600 gold. But now not the same. Trying to quick skip. Good wing.
1-2.
Lose gem.
That is not what you need if you're LGD. Ame going in way too far.
Last Ame move right there.
Yeah.
Ame has been stable, more stable in season 2. I gotta admit that. But my man still has. That's why I love Ame. This is why I love Old 11. Because you never know what can happen. They can pretty much 1 versus 5 or what he did, not necessarily win 1 versus 5, but still win 1 versus 5. So second row's done. Let's see if Somnus decides to pick up the shard.
That stun could be even more devastating. Ame just jumps in here. They oblige.
They gave shard to Centaur. Shard of this being up, not necessarily by a Roche, but Centaur going hard, going at the overwhelming blink, ton of damage, a lot of synergy between these 2 items.
It's already, all of a sudden turned into a 15k lead. I was saying that it felt a lot closer, but now things are starting to really fade off. I will say Faithion had perfect lane, and now his farm really hasn't escalated that.
Yeah, they couldn't find really any openings. He had a good time on a Blink Dagger, good lane stage, not taking any fights with Mars, just doesn't feel that good.
He does take
this hero, want to be able to go around the map every single time Arena is off cooldown, go make stuff happen.
Snapfire did take the little shredder uses attack damage. You've got Track who just took the Diabolic Edict explosions. Stampede. Beyond with the spear, stuns up Somnus. He's still on the run. Charged up that shot. Hits on the Track. Gets that break. Uh-oh. Satanic pops it down to about half health, and now the BKB is gone. Wraith Bomb Blast comes. Eurus trying to get the kill, and one of his kicks is Ame. Yeah, no, goes down.
I mean, he has buyback, but no God Strength, so the damage output is just going to be very limited.
Very limited. It's there, but why did Eurus go in? FY gets the kill. They've got the spear. They have the damage, maybe. All right, reincarnation on. Now they've got 37 again. Schwack that lens. Eurus, though, he's big for the hoodwink. They get the kill on Jinky. He's going to buy back immediately. Somnus Now running back with Yang. They only take the range route so far. It doesn't land Yang, though. This year, they've got themselves a look. So that bounce back, the spammer coming in from Ame. And now the blast is there. Fire Snap Cookie, Arena, Aegis gone. Yang is fine. He's got a shield. I'm going to down to about half health. Look for the center. They're trying to get the kill here on Yang.
With the BKB.
BKB from Somnus. And they land the stun on Ame. But they'll commit the Centaur's ult. And they'll run away with so many heroes low. Somnus was starting to think about coming in. And instead, Elephant
Forcing a buyback out of
They back
Ame
up.
and JQ. Like Ame's game, he's also being forced to build an item that he does not want to build on Sven. So right now I see MKB being queued up, who wants to be able to deal with invasion coming out from Radiance, coming out from the Heft Halberd. He's still thinking, you know, maybe I need Daedalus, it's gonna be more damage. Like we kill Rest and then deal with the Radiant and his evasion. Hoodwink is a good hero to have like this. Not just about the break mechanic, you can also kill him before he can get his ulti off. The Red Pant needs to be careful about that one, manually pop it when he sees that little sharpshooter flying. Needs to be quick on the finger. Same goes for Lion. A lot of Chinese teams love to have Lion against Abba. Sometimes it's the other way around, but being able to burst with the finger so the ulti does not proc automatically. Timeless Relic found by Yang, so that's gonna be Lashrak holding the damage, long stun duration, especially that. Does he have a shard on Lashrak?
He does not.
He does not. He gave it to Yang instead. Definitely a good shard upgrade.
Forward, fucking blast, and up beyond.
Takes speedy break and he has overwhelming blink.
Yeah, beyond blasting off again to death, and Somnus. Well, he's got yet another kill.
This Snapfire, I really love this new fire build. You blink in, you scat blast, 2 seconds stun, follow it up by a cookie, 2.2 seconds. So, with a bit of overlapping, it's a 4-second duration.
Gonna siege the high ground once again. Acorn shot. With Eurus standing his ground. Got that overwhelming blink. You go if he wants to just make a jump. By searing chains once again. They've got the racks, they've got the bushwhack. He ends up getting canceled because of the
Bushwhack, yeah, interesting interaction.
Now the top 2-3 is gone. Mars up in 4. But take the range racks again. Slight missing. It's a 30k lead. FY for a moment. Come in the Cliff cheesy spray. Just the hop down.
They have one for fight. Sven dies. If they can burst him down like they did 2 times in a row, they just don't have enough damage. And no buyback on Amit this time around. Used it in the previous fight.
Man, an interesting spot. It's that Trickster's Cloak, Stampede going after Jin-Q. He's gonna be safe for a moment thanks to the Yules. Now he's backing away with BKB Pop by Yang. The overwhelming quick with the Ray Fire Blast to pop his BKB. Mortimer's Kiss is coming up with the BKB Pop by Baby on. Will work, throws down the arena. BKB just allows Eurus to get out. I'm not sure that was gonna matter all too much, but they get the kill on a wide. They look over his God Strength is looking to get this damage out, but Eurus, he's just all too strong. They've got the disarm on the range. Just got stunned. And there's the stun, there's the kill. Baby on, they going down, and Elephant is a big game warn for them as they beat LGD in what could be the most important series of the DPC world.
Yeah, good showing in game number 1. One of the we've seen 3-4 kills 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
But yeah,